I bet you $2,000 you start making money after watching this video. What if I lost that bet and gave you that $2,000? What would you do with it? Pay off some credit card debt? Take that dream vacation? Or maybe save it for your kids' college tuition? Well, I want you to have all that and more. And you will. Huge paydays will be yours to duplicate over and over again, so you can have as many massive paydays as you desire. In 3, 2, 1. Those are just a few people that are now having massive paydays every single week. And they did it just by cashing in on my little secret. A secret that I created that uses no website hosting at all and produces money that you actually get to keep. All that I ask is that you please right now get rid of all distractions around you, because paying close attention to what I have to say is guaranteed to forever change your financial situation. I'm risking a bet of $2,000 to you that my secret that I use to bank over $2.5 million will guaranteed make you money. I can say this with 100% confidence because I've already sent real 5-figure paychecks to the select few people that I've chosen to share this with so far. Here's the deal. You're here because you want money. You want consistent money. Money that comes in every week for a long time. Just like me, you have bills, debts, loans, rents, vacation, cars, children, grandchildren. I mean, the list goes on. Those that I have specifically chosen to access my 12-minute payday system have gone to take care of their debts. They've gone to buy their fancy cars, and I believe a couple of them have even made more than me. It's true. So, I ask, do you want to be rich? If your answer is yes, then I promise that the desire to be rich is all you need to make 12-minute payday work for you. I don't need to know how smart or how not smart you are, or how old you are, or even what your previous success online is. Once you have the 12-minute payday system, none of that matters. The past is the past, and your future will be filled with extreme wealth. Now that you have that burning desire to be rich, I will help you. If you landed here by mistake and just don't need any money, then you might as well go somewhere else. I only want the people that really want to be rich. I want you to know that I was in your shoes once, yearning for my time to financially be stress-free, my time to be rich. And now I'm here and I'm going to share it with you because today is your time. Today, you will have the chance to access this secret system. What you're about to see is real. You may think that this is some sort of an illusion, but I'll let the evidence speak for itself. First though, don't take my word for it. Have a look at what some of the chosen few of my test group had to say about the 12-minute payday system. I made sure that my test group had zero experience making money online. I also made sure they had never made a single penny online before this. This means the results you are about to witness are 100% dependent on the 12-minute payday system.
Your system just made me $14,354 just sharing cool stuff with other people over the week. I can't help but keep a smile every single day. I'm making money that I would never been able to make before. Thanks.
Hi, I was asked by Justin to just do a quick video to share with you guys how the system worked for me. I earned in just 2 days $5,647. So just within 48 hours, the system totally works for me the way I showed me to do it.
No way, no way, no way. Finally, after dozens of attempts of starting my online business, I finally earned this profit with this system. Actually, I've personally made over $3,343 in just a few short days. I can't wait to see what the future holds for me and my family.
Hey there, Justin, or should I say J Cash? I just want to say thank you for changing my life. I've been buried in bills for so long, and just like that, you saved me. I can't thank you enough. I hope I can repay you for this awesome online system someday. I mean, I was over $12,000 behind in my everyday bills, and now I guess you can say I am bill debt free. Thanks again, Justin.
I went from literally on my last couple $100 to now being able to pretty much do whatever I want on a daily basis. One simple email sent from a friend asking me to watch this system, and a few weeks later, here I am talking about how Justin changed my life forever.
I still can't believe that in under 48 hours, I made $5,928. I am still in shock. This program looks exactly like it showed. I would highly recommend anyone to start taking action on this sooner than later.
Using the 12-minute payday system guarantees that you will make money. It's that simple. The question isn't whether or not you will actually make money. The question is how much and what will you do with it. No more bouncing from money-sucking software to money-sucking software. Your income is actually in your hands as of right now. You choose how much you want to make. You see, I have been using this system for years now, and it never fails. Check this out. When I got my first check with the 12-minute payday system, I was then able to duplicate it week after week after week. I was then able to focus on my true job of writing novels, my hobby, and I was able to get my first one published recently, all because of the money and time 12-minute payday was able to give me. I decided about 6 months ago to give this system to a close friend of mine. He was that guy always posting his financial troubles on Facebook, so I messaged him with my login info and told him to let me know if he needed any help. He decided to try it on his own without my help. And all I can remember is a few days later, he was blowing up my phone all hours in the morning, leaving me voicemails like, "Holy crap, this is nuts. I'm actually making money, even more than I ever had before when I was working full time. I made over $1,000 already." My favorite part is when he started posting his earnings screenshots on Facebook every day. The funny thing is, this guy's only job his entire life was a bartender. No joke, this man hardly used a computer, which was about 10 years old that he had anyway. And here he is now, cashing in real money in his first few days with my system. My system just works, period. There are no holes in it, and my students tell me everything they have tried in the past says to build this website and buy a bunch of domains, and then I'm making no profit in return. I'm sure this might even sound familiar to you. Well, my 12-minute payday system doesn't require any of that website building or any of that domain buying or any of that crazy stuff that you've had to do in the past. You can be set up and profiting within minutes. The other day, it was late at night and I couldn't sleep, so I decided to log into my 12-minute payday account and create another profit account. For the fun of it, I wanted to see how many clicks before I made profit. It was around 32 clicks. All I did was use one of my affiliate accounts I already had from before, so barely any typing even took place, and I was able to make money within 12 minutes of plugging a new profit account through this system. That's actually how I came up with the name 12-minute payday. Now, before I can allow you to control your own income and plug into up to 15 profit accounts in my system, I want to tell you how I discovered it and why I'm here and not just making 5 figures a day in silence. My goal is to put lots of zeros in your bank account. All I ask is for you to pay close attention. You see, you deserve to hear what I'm about to say on this page. You've had to go through a lot to get here. A lot of trying and a lot of failing. A lot of work and effort, all to just never profit. So you deserve to be here. You deserve to hear this. But not everyone does. So when you cash your first $10,000 paycheck, I want you to remember this was the moment right here that changed your life. By the end of the day, you'll be deleting all that other garbage you have been sold before. You never need to look at any of it ever again. Imagine never needing to open up another email from another lying guru and never buying another product because the last one you bought didn't work. Think about that for a second. Okay, are you ready? My name is Justin James. I am a self-made 31-year-old who got lucky and discovered the easiest and quickest way to generate massive paychecks online, all from my computer in my favorite pair of Old Navy sweatpants. I don't live an overly lavish life, but that's mostly because I don't need much to be happy. I pay my bills at the beginning of the month, not the end. Now, one spoil I do enjoy are my cars. So I did pay all cash for my 2013 Audi A8 and all cash for my 2014 Porsche. It wasn't always like this though. One of my most vivid memories of my past took place about 3 years ago. It would be the very last time I would be fired from a job. I would love to tell you that I got fired because they closed my department, but what actually happened was I called in sick last minute, and my boss thought I was lying and told me not to come back to work. Funny part was, it was the middle of winter and I actually had the flu. So there I was, jobless, and now living with a cousin, working a couple nights a week as a waiter at a local restaurant. I applied for numerous jobs on Monster and Craigslist and local companies, but turns out I wouldn't make a good truck driver, delivery driver, store clerk, assistant. I couldn't even be more upset with myself at that current time, not knowing where to turn or what to do. Meanwhile, there was my cousin that I was living with, coming home from a nice job, going out with his friends, spending money that, of course, I didn't have, until one day, I finally caught a break when an old friend put a post on Facebook about needing an assistant. He lived nearby, so I contacted him and applied. I thought, what the heck? Walking my friend's dog and updating his calendar didn't sound too bad. Couldn't be any worse than my current situation. He worked from home. I come to find out he was now a millionaire. My old high school friend has made over $29 million online and was looking for somebody else to run his business for him so he could focus on actually enjoying life while still being able to make money. Of course, I took the job and started about a week afterwards. I mean, wouldn't you have taken the job at that point in my life? I now had full control over his $29 million business all on my own, all for minimum wage. He showed me how to plug into several at-home profit accounts per day, just adding to his bottom line. I will admit, I worked for him for about 6 months, just making him tons of money before I woke up and I realized I could easily do the same thing for myself. I realized that not just me, but anyone could easily do this. So yeah, one sunny afternoon when I got home from work, I plugged in a new income source, just to see if it was easy as it looked. Here are my results. I never had to buy a website, or any other garbage tools for that matter. I just took a few minutes, plugged my information in, and by the time between getting home from work and waking up the next morning, I made $4,672. I remember that number specifically because it was my first income I have ever created for myself. And funny enough, it was more than I make in a month working for my friend. I'm not complaining because without him, I would have never known about this. Over the course of the next few weeks, without my boss's knowledge, I plugged in 9 more income streams and had my earnings up to over $9,000. Are you listening to how easy I was able to do this? Some time went by, but eventually I told my boss about the income sources I used. And yeah, he was a little upset, but at least I quit before he had the chance to fire me. I knew at that point I would never work for anyone else ever again. Honestly, I think it's a bit selfish of him to keep this all a secret anyways, right? I mean, he made $29 million with it. Don't you think it's time to share the wealth? Apparently, he didn't. But lucky for you, I don't feel that way. I swore that if I made millions with this, I wouldn't keep it to myself. I would share this system with others. And well, here I am, keeping my promise.
Then I just totally recommend you taking action and taking advantage of the program. So I wish you luck with the kind of luck that I had for over $5,000 just in 2 days. Good luck.
This is something I will use the rest of my life. I can't believe how simple it was to get started, but now with just a few minutes a day, I'm making money that I would never been able to make before. Thanks.
Now, you know how lucky you really are for being here? I'm sure a lot of crazy events had to take place, but here you are, seconds away from getting the same system I have now used to bank over $2.5 million. I have made millions since that day I quit, without anyone's help along the way. Lucky for you, you are about to discover what this actually is. All you have to do is use the same system that made my old boss $29 million, and it has already made me millions as well. How could I profit so much and just keep my mouth shut about it? I had to share this. You are exactly where I was when I first got this system, with little to no experience and absolutely no previous online earning. Heck, you might even be a bartender right now. I know nothing has ever worked for you before, but rest assured, this is unlike anything you have ever seen. Before I went on that interview with my old friend, I didn't even know what an affiliate was, no joke. And now I have seen the word affiliate take complete dummies and make them look like CEOs. So if you have any brains at all, you are in for a huge payday. Sit tight. You are in for the ride of your life. A ride that will show you exactly how the 12-minute payday system will make you rich. I'm going to completely expose the intricate details of this system because you deserve some truth for a change. The system you're about to access is solely responsible for every penny I've earned since my days working outside of a 9-to-5. Before I got it, I was a nobody, living off my cousin, begging for a job, and feeling like crap. When I saw this system for myself, I chose to take action and haven't looked back since. These screenshots you are seeing right now are not just my earnings, they are my ticket to freedom. I have watched as grandmas, teenagers, mothers, fathers, artists, disabled, construction workers, teachers, truck drivers, and many more have all cashed in big time with this system. And you should see the emotions these people have when they make their first 4-figure check online. To be honest, the 12-minute payday works better if you've never had any online experience. You see, all those other programs you tried before did nothing but put bad habits in your head. Now I need you to break them and forget all about them. It sounds crazy, but the less experience you have, the less bad habits I have to break in order for you to start earning your first $10,000 check. So if you're lucky enough to be chosen for this system, then the less you know, the better the system will actually work for you. It is important that I share this because I don't want to become like my greedy friend that I used to work for. Of course, I will continue to make millions with this, but like I said, I don't want to do it alone, having never given back to you. Here is how I recently started giving back. I posted an ad on some Facebook groups that I was a part of, looking for people that were interested in making money online. But the one stipulation was that they needed to have zero experience. I received over 200 replies within the first couple hours. So to weed out those freebie seekers, I charged anyone truly interested $500 for access to my system. Now don't worry, I don't plan to charge you anything for access to 12-minute payday, but it's important that you understand, out of those 200 people, 50 ended up paying $500 for this, and every single person went on to cash 5-figure paychecks. I mean, I made 50 people earn money online all from one little system I created. You saw a few of them earlier in this video actually. They all get to make huge daily commissions to the tune of 5 figures, and I get the satisfaction of knowing I paid it forward and helped them out. Unlike my last boss, who kept it all to himself. You only just heard about this program now, because this is the first opportunity I have had to release it in full working form. But if you're here, then I believe you truly deserve it. It's finally your turn to plug into up to 15 different profit accounts, activating your own 5-figure payments. Personally, I have used this to stack up my savings account, buy my dream home, put a huge rock on my wife's finger, and I talked about my cars. What are you going to do with your money? You can do whatever you want with it. I'm not talking about $10 or $50 here and there. While that will still probably help you out, my 12-minute payday doesn't mess around with those little numbers. We jump straight to the big lifestyle-changing paychecks. You can pay off debts, buy a new car, eat at 5-star restaurants, and stay in 5-star hotels. All of that becomes real with the 12-minute payday system by your side. Like I said, I don't live an overly lavish lifestyle, but what you do with your $2.5 million is up to you. remember when I mentioned some of those 12-minute payday users might be making more money than me? Well, I say that because one of my members named John sent me this message to me on Facebook. It said, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know that yesterday was my 60th day using your 12-minute payday system. I love it. In the past 9 days, I've made $36,375. You were so right. This is the easiest money I've ever made. Let me know when you're in Fort Myers. I owe you a ride on my new boat that I just bought." A couple weeks later, I took John up on that boat ride. We are now good friends, and he is up around $5,000 a day with his 12-minute payday. That's insane. But helping people like John and like you is why I'm here. So let me tell you how the 12-minute payday works. I would rather lay it all out there now, so if you don't think you can handle it, you can give your seat to somebody else. The 12-minute payday system lets you plug into a secret, unlimited traffic source and point that traffic to links that get you paid over and over again. The more traffic you receive, the bigger commissions you get. To put your mind at ease, what we do is completely legal and completely safe. All this happens without you paying for any domains or any hosting accounts. Pretty awesome, I know. You just plug into an income source, select how much traffic you want, point that traffic to the link getting you paid, and commissions roll in while you get to enjoy the spoils of earning 5 figures a day. Me, you, and all the other 12-minute payday members get direct access to all hungry buyers looking to also make millions online. This is the best traffic you could ever ask for. Once you point that buyer at your link, you get commission. It's actually just 5 easy steps. Step 1 is you set up your cash account. Step 2 is you get your commission link. Step 3 is select how much traffic you want. Step 4 is point that traffic to your commission link. Step 5, sit back, cash paychecks on autopilot. It's pretty amazing, right? I'm telling you, you really hit the jackpot on this one, but I'm about to take it to the next level for you because I'm not going to charge you $500 for the 12-minute payday training and access. Yeah, that's right. This will be yours to keep forever for 100% free. Look, I have made over $2.5 million so far using this and made $25,000 selling it to the first 50 people. I don't need your $500. This whole thing is about giving back, and it wouldn't be very giving if I made you pay $500, would it? I mean, you've had enough people holding you down. You've earned the right to access something like this. I understand. I know you've got the scars to prove that you've taken a beating from all the other guys selling you worthless website builders and binary options and all that other crap. You need to feel what adding 5 figures to your bank account actually feels like. The liberation you get paying off all of your credit cards, saving for retirement. I want you to have that, just like this person here. It's time for you to get paydays like this. It's time for you to start using this system today. You're going to feel amazing. I promise you that you've never felt the way your heart races when you go to cash a paycheck at the bank and the teller says, "Whoa, that's a lot of money. What do you do for a living?" It's a feeling of confidence and an adrenaline rush unlike anything that you've ever felt before. Now, before you jump on board, I just want to plant this seed. Every one of my 12-minute payday members that gets the first $10,000 check is invited to my special vacation home in the Bahamas, 100% on me. Please let me know when you get that check by emailing me an image of the check at justin@12minutepayday.com. Now, the rest is up to you. It's time for you to change your future. The entire actual 12-minute payday system is yours, free to use for life. But in order to start earning commissions right away, you have to activate your first income source, which will cost you $47 just one time. Once in, you'll be able to use up to 15 income sources as often as you want. Here's the best part. If you wanted to have all this on your own dedicated server and hosting account, the bill would run you around $1,700 a month. Yeah, $1,700 a month. And I don't think you probably even know how to set it up to begin with. My thought process was by gathering everyone together in my system. There is no setup for you, and I think $47 one time would be a drop in the bucket when you start making 10 times that an hour using the system. And remember, once you create your income sources, the 12-minute payday membership area updates are free for life. No recurring charges in the members area. No having to buy a hosting platform or domain. None of that. If as many people join as I think, having everyone on this platform will personally cost me over $50,000 a month. But I will guarantee that your income will never waver and that no matter how much traffic you send to the system, it will always remain strong. To be frank, there's a good chance I lose money only by charging $47. But that's the chance I'll take to give you the break you deserve. I'll figure out how to make up the difference in other ways. So access my system, use it, profit from it for 60 days, and if you think it's not worth the $47 you paid today for your income sources, just ask for a refund. Keep in mind though, if you refund your income sources, they go to someone else and unfortunately, you can never get them back. That means someone else will get paid for all your efforts that you started. Let's face it, once you start making your first money online, you'll know that paying for this profit account is more than worth it. Grab your access now and join my other members who are absolutely crushing it. Make sure you follow the steps inside in complete order and let's do this thing together. Then, once you're done setting it up, leave your computer and come back in a few days and see how much you've made. I bet you'll have made enough to go out on a really fancy dinner, leave a big tip, and by the time you come home, you'll even have made more money. Look, this plain out just works. You've needed something that works for a long time. So now you have to be like me and be smart enough to take action and activate your income's first stream. Click the button below to submit your order for your profit accounts. Please pay attention to the steps afterwards as you may only see them once. Now, this payment system is actually going to release the money to me after 60 days. So if you don't earn or just don't have time to activate your profit accounts, you can get an instant refund. But I know once you see how easy it is to be spending all of your free time activating your profit accounts, you'll never look back. One last thing, and it's not something I'm doing to feel good about, knowing that I have this amazing secret, but I might take this page down at any time. It's my choice when I feel like I've had enough people join up where the cost of running it just gets too high, and I will absolutely have to pull this program back. So don't wait. Don't leave thinking that you can come back and get this.
This program looks exactly like it showed. I would highly recommend anyone to start taking action on this sooner than later.
Thank you for changing my life. I've been buried in bills for so long, and just like that, you saved me. I can't thank you enough. I hope I can repay you for this awesome online system someday. Thanks again, Justin.
At this point, you are either like me, you are ready to jump on this opportunity, or you're not right for the 12-minute payday and are probably better off buying from one of those scammy gurus. Enjoy that and see where that gets you. If you would rather leave all of that behind and finally see a real paycheck like this, then let's do this. Remember, you have 60 days before your funds are locked into me. So, I am so confident that this system will work, I'm not even going to have my payment system release the $47 to me until after 60 days, just to prove to you that I know you'll be making money before then, and to prove I am not in this for the money. You get lifetime access to the 12-minute payday, up to 15 profit accounts, and access to more traffic than you could ever use, and it's all yours by paying $47 for your profit account activation. This is absolutely the last time you will see something this powerful. Nothing else that I've ever seen online works. But if you want to wait around for another crappy website builder promising you income and giving you nothing but empty bank account balances, please feel free to leave, and please don't try to find this site again. I don't think you're going to do that though. I think you want to be my next 12-minute payday member. So step up and take action now. Click the button below, get your profit account, and let's make you rich.